bless each and every one of you guys. We truly appreciate you. It is Throwback Thursday, guys. It is Thursday, October the 6th, 2022. 9 minutes after the hour. Welcome, Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake up team. That's Cindy J. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. The chat room is wide open, guys. Or if you love to call in the show, the number's 570-982-6950. Sponsored by Comedy World Network. Thank you so much, guys. We truly appreciate you. We hope you guys are doing well this morning. We hope your family's doing well this morning. Wherever you're commuting to work, we hope you travel safely. Be careful out there on these employment streets, whether if you're on the road or at home, and be careful if you work at home. You just no one trip and fall. Enjoy the show this morning. You could Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. All the links come up. Very easy show to find. And join our group on Facebook, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team group. Thank you so much for you guys over there. We definitely love and appreciate your efforts. You're posting everything that you do on our social media page. Thank you so much. This is where you get your morning love. But most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Cindy J, God bless you on this Throwback Thursday. Good morning, young lady, and how are you?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. Good morning to everyone listening. We have an amazing show for you today on this Throwback Thursday. We're going to get started with Sunny Says, where I will let you know what's going on in Hollywood and entertainment news, as well as front page news with Sunny J, where I will let you know what's going on locally, nationally, and globally. So make sure you stick around for that.
Cindy, I want to say something to you real quick, and we just talk the business right here in front of everybody. So next month, because each month we try to do a theme event on this show. Cindy, I was thinking, since I'm an old school guy, for the November, if you don't mind, I know this might be your realm. I know this is going to sound very corny, but I thought this morning when I woke up to have a 70s theme, the 70s party. Say, I know it sounds really corny, and I know that you're not with the movement.
It is really wow.
But Cindy, I want to have a theme.
Why can't we have like a harvest fest? It's fall, getting into Thanksgiving, pumpkins, Halloween.
Okay, Cindy, before we get into the show, let's get to a date, please, if you don't mind. We need a date to throw with whatever theme event that we want to do. Harvest or 70s party the week before Thanksgiving, Cindy J. And welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started.
Poll.
Put a pause on that. Cindy, no, forget about these polls. We're going to do this.
Yeah,
we're going to make a decision.
Put up a poll and see what people want to see.
I want to see a 70s party.
Why do you want to see a 70s party?
Because I'm an old school neighbor.
Yeah, why don't we save that for we could do that for your birthday in March.
Cindy,
why can't we put that in a little, and why can't we put that one in the back? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so then I'll tell you what, I'll yield to that before we get into the show. Welcome to the show.
It could be a working idea. I'm going to put it on the back burner.
I want a theme party. I love the party.
So for November, because I was there's a lot going on in October.
I don't care. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot. There's a whole lot.
I don't think I can take any more.
And Cindy, we still need another video from you.
To be honest.
Before we start the show. Cindy, I need a theme party here in the studio for November. Before Thanksgiving, Cindy. What can we come up with? Okay, you already I yield in 30 seconds to my 70s party.
Yeah, 70s party.
Okay, now Cindy, I'm a yield back to you. What kind of? Just a little mental gymnastics again. Let's get this brain going before we get into to the show. What thoughts do you have on an event, Cindy J, before Thanksgiving here in the studio where we could party on a Friday? We always do our parties on a Friday. Remember, guys, tomorrow Donation Fridays. Let's go.
Yeah.
Cindy, and don't forget to get your ticket. Thank you so much, folks, for buying a ticket yesterday for Comedy and Harm. They're buying a $25 ticket. We appreciate that. It helps the show, funds everything, put money in our pocket too. Thank you, Cindy. Mental gymnastics. Just get that brain going real quick before I get into the show.
I already have my idea. I said the Harvest Fest.
Harvest Fest?
Yeah, we can think of little games. Maybe we can play bobbing for apples.
Okay.
And we can have apple cider. sparkling.
And like let's turn it up. Like put some bobbing for liquor. Put some liquor in there. You and Tamiko, whoever want to come through. Harvest Fest or Harvey Fest. Harvest Fest. City, give me a date. Give me a Friday. Get to the calendar, please, if you don't mind. Welcome to the show, guys. God bless. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. This is where you get your morning love. Sponsor Comedy World Network. We appreciate you guys and all our affiliates out there in these streets. Harvest Fest here at the studio. Let's get a date. See, I still gotta give you some money.
I mean,
yeah, I forgot about that. Don't
you gotta decorate for these
yeah,
cost money.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
hey,
well,
it's been coming out my pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Cindy, Harvest Fest here at the studio. Before we start, welcome to the show, guys. We appreciate you. Let's get this date popping. Give me a date.
Let's just do
on a Friday.
We can do November 18th.
November the 18th. Write that, Cindy, right there.
That's the week before thing. I don't need to write
Cindy,
down.
right,
I thought of the date.
Put in a group room. And sit all the folks. How should we dress for Harvest Fest?
You can dress like however you want. Dress like if you were going like pumpkin picking or something. Like, just fall-y.
What do you think? Like we should have some overalls?
Yeah, you can wear overalls.
What do you think?
Yeah. Anything straw, if you want to wear a straw hat. I don't think there's really a dress code for it.
So let's make our own dress code.
If you want to dress like a farmer,
like a
Shawn,
farmer. Yeah, I want to.
That.
So why don't we all?
No. See? Why don't we all?
Why don't you dress like one of those Amish chicks from like Lancaster, Pennsylvania?
I'm just gonna I'll probably have like a flannel on, something like that.
So why don't we do a whole flannel movement?
Oh God, why do you have to make this weird? Won't the decorations be enough?
No, we got to dress the part. Okay, so what's the date?
November 18th.
November. We conducting business right here in front of you. November the 18th, Harvest Fest. We wearing flannel. Let's clap for that. Guys, come through. Come through through the studio if you want.
And bring a chair.
Please bring chairs. We don't have no chairs.
If you want to come.
If you want to come in and
bring a chair.
And we don't give a damn if you have COVID. Don't worry about it. We welcome the sickly.
Yeah,
Cindy,
I'm immune to it. So
me too. I don't care. Okay, so Harvest Fest, November the 18th. Everybody put their flannels on and that's listening to the show, right? What about that?
Okay.
We give away a prize for the best flannel shirt. How about that? Cindy, we give away.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like these contests.
You don't like it? Do you like it or not?
We'll think of something. Right. We'll think of something. Ooh, maybe I can hit up, what's her name? Ginger? Is she in the chat room? Ginger Snap. She makes candied apples, I think.
So we need, candy apples. We bob for apples. Of course, liquor and food to be involved. And we have some little, some kind of festive kind of activities. We bring a goat in here. Can we bring an animal in here?
I don't think so.
Can we rent a goat?
No.
You sure?
I don't think so. You're going to have the handler. What is the goat going to do?
It's just going to walk here in the studio.
No. We're not.
What about but can we, okay. Before we go into, guys, we want to get into the show, man.
Yeah.
See, can we research?
Maybe we can carve like mini pumpkins on air.
Yeah,
that might be cute.
That'd be nice. But Cindy, don't you think that we can find out here in the Lehigh Valley? Guys, we broadcast in the Lehigh Valley. We're here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, 90 miles east of New York, or New York is eastbound 90 miles. Cindy, don't you think that we can kind of research to rent an animal here in the Lehigh Valley, like some guy come through and bring like I said, like a goat? Can we do that? What do you think? Wow. For Harvest Fest? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, we can maybe see.
Cindy, so we need to find out. Cindy, before we start the show, God bless.
I don't really want to have any animal in here. They're going to poop, pee. It's very, there's nowhere for them to be. I don't think a handler would want his animal in this environment.
But all right, but then you're right. I give you that. But Cindy, what about, since we have this street level, since we're right here on the street level right here with this bay window, what about having the animals outside? We rent a goat or a turkey, Cindy, and we have them right outside here on the street.
You want to do a mini petting zoo?
Yeah.
I don't think that's in the budget.
Let's see how much that costs. Yeah, right. All right.
Yeah.
Now, welcome to the show, guys. Cindy, just a quick, simple question, complicated answer before we get into the show, okay? And God bless you guys. Please, like Cindy always say, like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team on social media or wherever you're listening to. Please share. Special shout out to our folks up there in Rochester, New York, 100.9 WXIR, and we appreciate you guys up there. Thank you so much. Simple question, complicated answer before we take our first break. Here we go. You ready? Okay, here we go. Every baby daddy wants their baby mama back.
Oh my God.
Welcome to the show, guys. Good morning. Harvest Fest, November the 18th, CJ. Flannel shirts, everybody. I got to get a flannel shirt. I got to get it now.
They're running out, Shawn.
You got a flannel shirt, City? I don't have one because that's when I had to throw in the garbage.
No, I don't have one. You can get it online, I'm sure.
Okay. Everybody that's listening to the show, we need you to wear your flannel shirts as well.
I think I'm going to wear mine. I saw this thing on Pinterest where you can take like a flannel shirt and turn it into like a skirt. Nice. So maybe I might do that by November.
November the 18th.
Yeah. Okay. November the 18th. It's going to be lit.
Before I take a first break, just a simple question, complicated answer. Every baby daddy wants their baby mama back before we get into news, sports, and all things that we do. And thank you so much.
That's what you feel like, Shawn?
Cindy, I like to say that I am. My kids are all grown, except for the bonus son, all grown. My youngest child is 24 now, and my oldest is 38. Three baby mothers. My oldest son will be 39 in January. Jesus.
Shout out to him.
Damn,
Yes.
old as hell.
They're all grown, Shawn. Doesn't that feel good?
So, Cindy, but am I still qualified to be a baby daddy at that age?
I mean,
I think no.
Kind of.
Cindy, these are grown adults.
But how would their mom introduce you? Like if she were to say something, oh yeah, that's oh, she would say my children's father.
Well,
But you
one would
still
say one of
technically
them
have
would
a
say
baby.
children father, other one would say baby daddy. Put it that way. This. And
Yeah, so I mean, technically, in like the reference terms, you are a baby daddy.
Right.
There's no age for it.
Okay, so
That's just my baby daddy girl.
now,
Don't pay his ass no mind.
right now, I've been in that baby daddy realm, that age, Cindy, where these were babies and these were kids, and like it was definitely identifiable in the moment. Guys, we're gonna take our first break real quick. And I do gotta use the bathroom because I was here a little early. I beat Cindy J here this morning. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right 22 minutes after the hour. Welcome back, Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team with Cindy J. I was at that age, Cindy J, of being the baby daddy with the kids running around. Did I have a desire to want any of my baby mothers back, Cindy J? And I'll be honest with you guys, just a simple question, complicated answer, that's all. 22 minutes after the hour, welcome back. Cindy, as I always shared and painted the picture, which was the truth, back in my, days, I never had that problem of wanting the baby mother back because of my behavior back in the day, Cindy, which we all know I was hopping from one woman to the next woman to the next. So I never had the opportunity to even stop for a moment to go, oh, maybe I want this chick back.
You was always on to the next.
Because I was always on to the next. No, thank God for Jesus. But because of the person that I am anyway, regardless, I never was that type of person. When things were final with me, they was just final. I never had the desire just because my baby mother had moved on to another, person, another man, of course. Person, man, because a baby mother could move on to another woman. I never had that desire anyway, even if I was in that position to want my baby mother back. Because for me, When it was over, it was over. Now, don't get me wrong. 99% of my breakups, like I've shared on this show, has been caused by me. Cindy, I've shared that 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Right. But I never had the desire, Cindy J, to want the baby mother back. Now, Cindy, I'm asking you this question. And welcome to the show. Harvest Fest, guys.
November 18th.
You know it. Get your flannel shirts ready. Cindy, before I ask you your experience about this, just a general question as a woman, God bless you. Why do you think that the baby daddy wants the baby mother back? What's that all about?
I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of it has to do with, just security. You know what I'm saying? They know what they're getting, and it's comfortable, familiar, and easy. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Cindy, is there, before we're going to take a break. Oh, Young and Nuts, we're going to premiere Young and Nuts music Monday. So, guys, I apologize. You're going to hear these same songs, for another, few days, but this is not what this show is all about. Hold on. We'll be right back. I got to use the bathroom. Be right back.
HIE Entertainment. We're about business.
She got me back in love again. She made me feel like she's my best friend. She got me back in love again. She made me feel like she's my best friend. I never thought that it would happen, that I found myself losing my true love. I thought that this was gonna last forever. I guess the love took just a wrong turn, until I found this angel from heaven, with a smile that brightens up the whole place, with an attitude that's so sophisticated. That's why I had to have her, 'cause I know she got me back in love again. One more time, she made me feel like she's my best friend. She got me back in love again. She made me feel like she's my best friend. I'm glad to have a woman like this, that made me feel just like a new man, from dating all the women around the world. So I guess she is the one to change my game plan, but I don't have no problem with the changing from the bad to the good ways. They say good things come to those who waited. I'm happy to be patient, now I'm good. She got me back in love again. One more time, she made me feel like she's my best friend. My best friend. She got me back in love again. She made me feel like she's my best friend. I'm glad that you're my lady. Your love just drives me crazy. I can't place no one above you. So everything I sing is true. I know we can make it. There's no one gonna take it. I need you here forever. I'm glad that we're together. That's how I know. She got me back in love again. Back in love again. She made me feel like she's my best friend. My best friend. got me back in love again. Make me feel so good. She make me feel like she's my everything. She got me back in love again. Back in love again. She make me feel like she's my best friend.
All right. That's our one and only beloved. That's our, oh my God, that's our one and only beloved. Marky 3, back in love again. Just have some patience with us, Marky. God bless you, man. He probably come through at the live podcast, David. It's Shawn Harvey morning show. Your city got me tripping right now. It's welcome to the show, guys. It's 31 minutes out there. Welcome back, Shawn Harvey morning show. We got you on the face and everybody get your morning start right. Now, see, we was going to go on one of our social media pages, and Cindy snatched the phone and went to our page, and the first picture she saw was a picture of Britney Spears almost nude.
She is nude. Go to Britney Spears' page right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like she's like rebelling against her family, but like her sons have come out again. Like, girl, why are you posting stuff like this?
Yeah, it's crazy. And I was weird because we like Cindy had this startled look on her face and then turned the phone and pointed at me, and then my immediate reaction was like, I didn't do that. I'm not
like,
a
why
sleaze
is it the
bag.
first thing that comes up on in your
right,
feed?
exactly. And we went and on defense, you switched over. You switched over to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show page, right?
Yes, that's
thank
true.
you. All right, so thank you. The baby. Okay, so shout out to before we move on, guys. Thanks, Throwback Thursday. Shout out to DJ Hot Sauces in the chat room, right? And funny thing, Cindy accidentally put what did you type in the group room, Cindy? You can stop looking at Brittany real quick. She's still looking at Brittany.
Like, girl, why don't you just get an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Do that all on there.
What did you type accidentally in the chat room?
Oh, I said, hey, ho.
Yeah, she wrote, hey, ho. She didn't mean to say, hey, ho.
Did I? You know who you are.
Oh, my God. Okay, well.
Stay coming for me. Yeah,
okay.
I see you.
Right.
I see you.
All right, well, shout out to the hoes in the room.
I meant Hot Sauce. Hey, DJ Hot Sauce, if you're still in there.
I want to give a shout out to DJ Hot Sauce and his beloved lady, LaShawn Brown. It was her birthday over the weekend, and they did it real big up in. Excuse me.
You need some water?
I need some water.
You okay?
No, I'm not okay.
I don't need you dropping dead in this thing, okay?
Well, it would be appropriate. Dropping dead here or on a comedy stage is where I want to go. So it's all good. Performing for these folks, that has to be the ultimate, check out. I don't want to check out like a sucker in the crib with the family around crying. Who does that?
like that, like not in your sleep or anything like
not
that?
Not asleep. Nah, I don't want to do that. Who goes out sleeping? I want to like boom right here, and Cindy, keep the live feed going. All right, so LaShawn Brown had her birthday, and her beloved man Hot Sauce obviously was there, and we had so much love for Hot Sauce, and we also be featuring music from DJ Hot Sauce in the near future, for the show. And Hot Sauce, Cindy J. Of course, LaShawn posts tons of pictures because that's how she moves, and we love her for that. And she plays a big part in this show. And God bless you, LaShawn. But Cindy, Hot Sauce had on the white blazer. Let's clap for that.
Whoa! Didn't it have sequins on it?
And it had a little sequence on it.
A little sequin action.
He looked like a oversized New Edition member. And he was killing that blazer. And everybody, let's applaud DJ Hot. Is he still in the chat room?
I don't know.
Let's applaud DJ Hot Sauce for wearing that blazer. And LaShawn, obviously, she looked beautiful. LaShawn Brown, every time she steps out, she looks absolutely beautiful. And we appreciate you, sis. But Hot Sauce with that blazer.
That blazer?
That blazer, son.
Word.
You killed them with that blazer. Put in the chat room if you built the way for the men. Put one in the chat room if you built for that blazer. Okay, so back to what we was talking about, Cindy, real quick. The baby daddy, they still want the baby mother. Baby daddies still want the baby mothers. As a former baby daddy myself, I think I'm former at this point because all my children are grown. They're in their early 20s, almost mid 20s to late 30s.
So there's an age limit.
I think there's an age limit for that. I think it's 21, 22. Because when the kid go off on their own, it's
Nice.
nothing. The kid starts dictating all the decisions
the
anyway.
kid starts telling you what you with.
Yeah, when the kids, it's over. And now baby daddy age, like when these are little kids, and then there's another woman, another man infiltrates the woman's life, and then those are baby daddies. And like I said before the first break, music by DJ Young and Up, music by DJ Hot Sauce next week. Thank you for your patience, everyone. We're gonna party it up in here, and we appreciate your patience. When I was baby daddy age, Cindy J, I didn't have like I said before, I didn't have the time to want the baby mother back because I had moved on to the next woman. And then I asked you, why the baby daddy wants to come back or, don't want to leave. And you said there was some comfortability. What word did you use again?
Yeah, it's familiar. It's
familiar, right. Now, Cindy, question. Do the baby mother want the baby daddy back? Because the consensus would be no across the board. But as a woman... the consensus on this post, I'm sorry, that we, that's why we're talking about this as a conversational starter. It was the consensus was most women was like, no, we don't want that dude back. But as Cindy, you qualify, you're a woman, God bless you.
Wow.
Do the baby mother want the baby daddy back, or what's the percentage of that, CJ? And God bless you.
I would say maybe it's like 50-50 because I do think that a lot of women, they want, there's that percentage of women who do, they want the children's father to act right, do what he's supposed to do, and so that they can have a family, because I think 9 times out of 10, the woman, I mean, even if you're in these toxic relationships, I mean, you the one carrying the baby, so you want this, right? You know what I'm saying? And usually it's not after the baby that these things start to get whatever the problems are. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's 50-50. You want it because you wouldn't put your body through that unless you wanted to be with this person in some way, shape, or form, right? For the most part. I know that's not it for everybody, right? But so I would say it's like 50-50. And or for whatever reason, you want to be back with that person because, you feel like they're a good person. That's why anybody would want to be back to them. Or it could just be like access to just have sex. Like my children's father, shout out to him. It's his birthday today.
Well, you got a lot to say about this.
Because to me, he does that to me a lot.
What does he do?
He'll always insert himself in, but it's never to he'll say stuff like, I wish we were back together, or like we should do this.
Oh.
But most of it is sexual. It's like, oh yeah, we, if I say, oh, let's meet here to do the kids. Oh, we can meet up a little earlier than that or later than that. And it's always like
he want to tap that. He want to tap that ass.
I mean, I guess he always. That's what I'm saying. And I'm like, and I tell him, I'm like, aren't we past that? Because I feel like I love him like a brother. And I know to guys, I feel like that's like a blow to their ego because they feel like that should always be theirs. You know what I mean?
Is that sort of a turn on for a woman that the baby father feels that they should always be there? Is that a turn on to a woman?
I mean, for some women, but for me, still wanting to be here with no changed behavior is not. It's not going to work for me. He's still the same person.
So this is an ego for the man.
Yeah.
And the reason, I'll tell you why, because like I said, I can't really talk. I can't really conversate and discuss this. I'm really more of a listener here because I've never been in that position. I never thought to my baby mothers like, yo, I want them back. Because like I said, I'm not that type of man anyway, regardless if the baby mother was in a new relationship or not, because it was over for me. But do you think that it's inappropriate for the baby father to make advancements to the baby mother knowing that this is all over with?
Yeah, because I think it's a little disrespectful because you feel like what I'm saying is not valid and who cares, basically. You're trying to be dismissive of what I'm saying. Or you think my no means yes. Like,
Right.
no, bro. No means no. And I don't want to have to get forceful with you.
But Cindy, you say that 50%, that's a large percentage. You're saying that 50% of women want the baby father back?
I mean, I don't know.
50, that's Cindy.
I'm saying
that's
that
half of the women.
Well, I'm saying it could be a 50-50 chance depending on what it is, the reason that you broke up for.
Let's say they had another woman cheating. Let's go right to the top of the breakups. That's why.
Okay, so the cheating.
The cheating.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean, a lot of women stay with them even when they are cheating. So, I mean,
So, let me ask you this.
So I would say the probability is high that they would still want to be together. I mean, if the guy is coming at you strong, like, I want to be here and really making an effort, that's what I'm saying. Is the effort really there to be together, or is he just trying to have sex with you?
Or just try to control the narrative.
Right, because...
Or like nobody else having to tap in that ass.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I look at my baby father, because I'm like, you're not really trying to get back to me. You just want to have access to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you were doing what you needed to do, then it would be easy for us to be back together.
Do you think that it's inappropriate? Like, say if the baby... What are they saying in the chat room real quick? Do you think that is... or are they still talking about you calling people a hoe?
Lee Scott says, my experience is that females do not be over the baby daddy while the babies are still toddler age. He still might have a shot. So you think it depends on the age of the kid?
I totally agree with my beloved nephew. With that, hey, speaking of that, some nephews and everybody else, we're gonna shout out the room tomorrow and show you some love on Feel Good Friday. City, is it inappropriate for the baby daddy to continuously holler at the baby mother if the baby mother is in a new relationship or in a relationship?
No, that's disrespectful. It's rude and disrespectful when she told you no. But again, is she saying no to sex or is she saying no to being back with you? That's what I'm saying.
It's got to be one collective, Cindy. It's got to be. You can't have. You can't have both. You can't have the cake and eat it too.
That's what I said.
It's either one or the other. You can't. You either gonna you want them because of the sex, and because you're always in a relationship, but not just sex. It's
okay. I'll say this: 9 times out of 10, why the guy be coming back around to his baby mom is to just have access for sex. It's not to come back and be the husband, the leader of the house that she's looking for,
or maybe to derail baby mother from another relationship.
Yeah, maybe.
You think it's that extreme?
If he feels like she'll lay off other people if she knows you're coming around. You know what I'm saying? If you popping up a few times a week and everything, that might deter her. Might.
So
you gotta know your girl. She might have you in the morning, have somebody in the afternoon, and leave. Then she don't give a damn.
Right. Exactly.
And there are some women who just shout out to Mickey McGregor in the chat room. She said, no, I don't be wanting them back. It just be for the sex. So it's like, okay.
But
so
is she
everybody just wants to have sex with
But
these
is
people?
Mickey? Is she dating other people at the moment?
I don't know.
Because then that throws a quagmire into now. If she's single,
she said, I used to just want to hit it. What does it matter if she's dating people or not?
So then she's not.
I just want to hit it every now and then. Maybe she can't
even
have access
even
to
if the
somebody
baby
she
mother's
dated.
in the relationship. Even if the baby mother's in the relationship, it's okay for the baby father. It's okay for her to have the baby father come over and hit that randomly.
I mean,
what?
What do you mean if she's in a relationship? But if she's dating people, if she's dating and like going out and like seeing a couple people here or there, yeah. When listen, if nobody's talking to me about exclusivity specifically,
right?
I'm doing me.
Right. So say you're in an exclusive relationship.
Okay.
And if the baby father come and try to holler, you still tapping that?
Because that would be cheating.
Right.
Right.
So, but why does the baby father feel that? Do you think that there's a level of disrespect with other men? Like, I think that's a disrespect if the baby father knows that the baby mother's in a relationship and know that this dude is there, but he's still trying to holler at the baby mother. Not only is it disrespectful, I think it's disrespectful from men to men, man to man. I think it's a disrespect when a man does that. What do you think?
Of course. It is disrespectful.
Now,
And
fellas in the chat room, have you ever...
And it's a turn off to me, though. That's
what's
why
the
I don't
turn
want to, like, leave him with my children's father. Like, I'm like, don't come back to me. Like, listen, we had...
It seems like you might have some feelings there for this guy.
No, because again, I want you to do better. We were basically domestic partnership for about 10 years, right? You get locked up, you come out, you do whatever you're going to do, and then you're going to come back to me and want to be in my space, but offering me less than what I had with you before? Like, no. And I'm not a casual, sex person, so I'm not going to, that's not how I move anyway. But also I feel disrespected because you're not even trying to come to me correct. You're trying to come back here and like treat me like some lady of the night and then go and try and have a relationship with somebody else. Like, to me, that doesn't equate. Like, I don't need that. I can just keep on with what I'm doing and just go experience new stuff.
Is it a level of disrespect
Yeah,
for
I feel
a
like
man?
it's disrespectful.
Say if the baby father was say the baby father's in a relationship and he's continuously hollering at the baby mother because he for set reasons of the privilege or the comfortability, whatever it is. Is that a turn on to a woman, even if she's the baby mother, that the baby father is hollering at her, knowing that he's in a relationship?
I mean, yeah, because it could be a self-esteem boost for that female if that's what she likes. But to me, I mean, if you're somebody that, respects other people, respects yourself, respects boundaries, that kind of thing is not going to do anything for you. So if you're a low vibrational person, then yeah, that would, get it going for you.
Enter. Wow. This is stimulating conversation pause. Fellas in the chat room, have you ever been that guy? It's that moment to be in the, let's get honest.
I mean, it's not
have
like
you been that guy? Have you been that guy? You always hollering at the baby mother, you want her back, or you continuous to holler, you want, some sex or whatever's going on with you. Have you been that guy? Do you know a guy like that? And ladies, have you been in the realm in your adult life that the baby father hollers at you? And, you said Mickey McGregor, right? Smash the baby father every once in a while. I hope it was not in a committed relationship at that point, because, Cindy, I do agree with you. I think that's a form of cheating.
Yeah, but some people don't see it as cheating because it depends on what you feel like it's cheating. Because people are like, if I double back on something I had, is it really cheating?
Are you serious? Double back?
That's why people double back, because they're like, it's not like a new body. Or is that just
so? Are you saying that?
Is that just as young kids?
So is it some kind of lifelong smash pass because of the baby father?
Yes, that's what they think. They think, look, I just have access. I just, come on, that's me right there. We had kids. Like, come on. Like, why you acting like that? That's what I get. Why you acting like that? I'm not acting like anything.
What do you think? That's funny. Guys, thank you for tuning into the show. It's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Sponsored by Comedy World Network. God bless you. Cindy, as a woman, and I'll speak on it as a man, but as a woman, what would be that ultimate deterrent for the baby father to yield and say, I can't do this. It's done. There's no more advancements. This is over. The realization is that it's done. What's that? Where can a woman put a baby father in this place as far as that's concerned, where it's a done deal?
I don't think they're ever gonna. I think the flirting will always be there and the little jokes. I think that's always gonna be there. But maybe when they like both move on, or when he gets somebody that he really wants to be with, he won't be acting like that anymore. I don't know. I mean, please let me know, because he be coming on real strong sometimes. I'm like, come on.
Do you ever had a conversation with your baby father like, calm down a little bit. You're in a relationship. Knock it off. Do you have those conversations? Or have you ever had those conversations?
Yeah, I did.
And how does that work? Let's role play real quick.
It's
Yo, Seneca. It's coming through. Yo, Seneca.
That is hilarious.
Yo, Seneca.
He's like never called me Seneca ever.
Yo. Remember in 09 when we went to the courtyard?
Yo, I have to have him
Got
listen to
drunk.
this. Hilarious.
At that sex weekend? Let me come over. Don't tell nobody I want to come over there and tap that. What are you saying?
You
What's
ain't
going on?
coming over here. You ain't coming over here.
Now remember he's in a full-blown relationship. So if I come over, hey, tell Seneca, want to come through.
No. Put that energy into who you with. How's she doing? Tell her I said hello.
Would you ever drop a dime on your baby father to his woman?
No.
Like, yo, tell your man he's coming on too strong. Will you ever do that?
No.
Okay.
Why? I'm not trying to start problems. She feels it anyway.
Ladies, have the baby father continuously stepped over those boundaries because they felt privilege, or there was the convenience of being the baby daddy? Has they stepped over those boundaries? And have you had those conversations with them? And again, I want to keep apologizing for the music. We have fresh music this Monday. Y'all just be patient with us, Cindy. We're going to take a quick break. Guys, we'll be back. Morning Drive DJ not here. Same music. God bless. What did they say?
Look, Rich Wilson. He put the Seneca.
Who did that? Seneca. Seneca. It's the baby daddy. I like when you put the grits and the butter and the grits.
Stop.
Kids in school, right? Seneca, come and go. Be right back.
I'm in heaven when you touch me, baby. Yeah. When you touch me, baby. I'm in heaven when you touch me, baby. When you touch me, baby. I'm in heaven when you touch me, baby. Yeah.
All right, we are back, guys. Welcome to the show. 54 minutes after hour. Welcome back, Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Cindy J. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Don't forget, Comedy in Harlem, live podcast taping, plus comedy show, plus after party, plus Cindy J's birthday, Thursday, October the 27th at Comedy in Harlem, 508 East 117th Street. See me, see Cindy, see Miss Miko for the tickets. Come on out. We got a lot of folks coming out. We truly appreciate you so much. We are super excited about that. And we're also super excited about next Sunday, the New York King talent comes to the Lehigh Valley at the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Eastern Pennsylvania. That ticket is moving fast as well. Y'all come on out. New York King, my man CJ Cracks is in the building, Ray Gibbs, and a few others. Music by DJ Hot Sauce. You know how we do. Sunday night laughs at the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Eastern Pennsylvania. Doors open up at 5, showtime 6. Cindy, we're back.
We're back.
Let's get into... Are we done with this, everybody? Has the baby mother, you been hit on constantly by the baby daddy?
Yeah, I mean, I think they've all had it happen. And I guess everybody navigates it their own way. For me, I'm just not attracted to him like that anymore. I don't think. I'm looking for us to move on as friends.
But Cindy, I think most, and listen, I'm not a woman, I'm just saying, but from the post that we got this question from as a conversational starter, mental gymnastics. Thank you. Thanks for everybody participating in the question. Cindy, there was a large majority of women that didn't want the baby daddy back.
Yeah. On the thing you saw
online? Yeah, there was a large majority, like literally, I think it was almost 80% of the women didn't even want the guy back. Like, they was just done. Great life. Go ahead. We don't want him. That's basically what I got. All right, let's move on. Guys, put a number 1 in the chat room if you're enjoying the show. Put a number 2 if you're not. Thank you so much. The show sponsored by Comedy World Network. Thank you guys over there. Special shout out to our folks up there in Rochester, New York. 100.9 WXIR FM. Go ahead, Cindy. What you got? God bless you.
Yes. Continuing this breakup train.
Oh boy.
Tia Mowry speaks amid her divorce from her husband of 14 years, Corey Hardrick. Citing irreconcilable differences. Tia Mowry has filed for divorce from her husband, Corey, of 14 years. She filed the papers in Los Angeles, citing irreconcilable differences as the reason for the end of their relationship. A date of separation wasn't clear, but the actress is asking a judge for joint physical and legal custody of their 2 children. And, who is 11-year-old Cree and 4-year-old Cairo, which is their daughter. The estranged couple tied the knot in 2008. Tia is also asking the judge to terminate the court's ability to give spousal support to either of them, noting that the couple has a prenup. It's unclear how long the estranged couple was having marital issues, but Tia may have dropped a hint earlier today. The actress reposted a message left on her Instagram, which read, "Letting go can be painful, but it won't hurt as much as holding on to an illusion." Ooh, very deep, very deep. Over 10,000 people responded to the sad news in disbelief. One commented, "Absolutely not. We're not about to do this today. I'm going back to bed, and y'all better say psych when I get up." Tia Mowry filing for divorce was not on my 2022 bingo card. I'm praying for her and her family. She's just, Tia did put up a post basically saying that they are... they're navigating this new life. They love each other for the time that they shared, and they're going to be moving on. And she put up a nice picture of them in black and white. So it's just, it's crazy. They were just recently on that OWN network show, Black Love. Have you guys ever seen that? Put a 1 in the chat room if you ever seen Black Love. I've actually yet to see an episode, but I see all these clips every now and again. So they were on there, and they just look like a cute couple. So this is surprising, but, I feel like 14 years in Hollywood is a long time.
Exactly. Hold on, City. 30 seconds. We're going to keep the mics on. Don't say nothing.
Shorty, you've seen it? You said you didn't see them on there?
Thank you so much. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. What's her name? Tia what?
Tia Mowry, half of Sister.
Tia Mowry. I follow her on Facebook. She is so funny. She's up there dancing and her big smiles. And she used to have that husband up there participating. And she's just such a ball of energy for this young lady. And I guess she's one of our beloved heroes on the urban circuit. And she's also crossed over to the mainstream. The Babylonians love her as well. So she's in a unique place where us urban folks love her and the Babylonians. So she's treading that line, Cindy J, and she treads it so perfectly. If you don't have no love for this woman, there's something wrong with you. We got love. You can't hate Tia. Tia, she's just a fun person. Well, it's been on television for 39 years. And
and she's stayed relevant, and she's keeping up, and she's on that show on Netflix, Family Reunion. It's kind of funny.
It is.
You watch it?
No.
Y'all watch Family Reunion? Put one in the chat room.
And she's also, she pops on social media. What a life! I do. I follow this young lady on the what the young folks say, the gram. And Cindy, you are absolutely right. Before we move on to our next story, the point is that Hollywood marriages for 14 years. That is a lifetime. A lifetime. 14 years as celebrity couple is equivalent to 40 years for regular folks. So I applaud them with that. Now, all this, it just came out of nowhere. It was shocking to me when I got that information yesterday that her and what's the husband's name again? God bless him.
Corey Hardrick.
Corey Hardrick. God bless you. You rode that train for 14 years. You pumped them babies out. You'll get a check for the rest of your life, even though they have a prenup agreement. This must be ironclad, but we don't know anything about it. But I'm for sure
because Tia got that money too.
Yeah, she got. Let's see how much she wants. See how much she.
Let's see how much Tia worth.
And see how much the other one. See how much the other one. I know she ain't Richard. I know she does not more worth than Mackenzie Bezos, but. She got a coin over there, and you know what? You're gonna have to give the father some money. It's nothing wrong with that, okay? Because you probably 10 times more worth more than he is. He is the baby daddy. You do have to pay some money in the state of California.
No, they said no. They're not doing that.
So you
no
cut that. Excuse me. Cut that check, young lady. Move on. There is a abundance of new relationships, new penis for you. No worries about that. This is a woman as soon
they're
as
not far apart. She's worth $5 million roughly, and he's worth about $3 million.
Wow, I thought she would be worth more than that. But all right, cool.
Me too, Tia.
All right, Tia. No, but no disrespect. No disrespect to that. Yeah. Well, no. She still got it. She gets $2 million more. She's worth $2 million more than he is. She's gonna have to funnel a check here or there. Via that prenup agreement.
They said they asked the court.
Yeah, they asked the court, but they keyword asked. So my whole thing is, he might go to the court and go, listen, she sued me for divorce. I'm gonna need some of that extra bread. Tia, keep working, young lady. You did the right thing. We still love you to death. You will move on. My guess is you went to the dark side. I think your new man will be a Babylonian.
You know her sister married to a Babylonian, and they living happy over there.
Yeah, so
Tamara.
Not a conservative Babylonian. Guys on the show, if you don't know what a Babylonian is, it's a white person. It's white folks. We call white folks Babylonians on the show.
Right.
Special shout out to who gave us that. Hottie Toddy gave us that years back. And,
we feel like it's the most politically correct.
Yeah, I think so. And it just rolls right off the tongue so easily. And like we said, there's different categories of Babylonians. Babylonians, the ones we love the most is the urban Babylonian.
Right.
The white folks is trapped in that skin, but they really black folks. We love you. Then you got the conservative Babylonian, and then the Trump Babylon, and then you have the moderate Babylonian. I see a Babylonian in your future, more not an urban Babylonian, but more of a moderate Babylonian that we all can accept. Young man, what's his name again? I'm sorry.
Corey Hardrick.
Corey Hardrick, go on out there and live your best life. You got these kids. You guys will be fine out there. I like this breakup. It wasn't a lot of drama. It wasn't like the Nicole Young breakup, which just traumatized me. Jesus Christ. Is
that even over yet? I'm going to go look at that.
That Nicole, Nicole Young is our favorite brokenhearted, resentful ex-wife. But this one right here is a good look. Like, this is the type of breakup you would want in real time. And if you was because my breakups, Cindy, I had some horrific. I had breakups where I had to run out the street, run outside. Dudes were chasing me. It was a lot going on.
Dang.
This, but in my younger days, of course.
Right.
But this here is the perfect type of a breakup.
Right.
Now,
is what
should
we
he
strive
come
for.
over every once in a while and smash? Because, Corey, you got to be built for that life. Know that another dude's going to come over there. Know that you got a fine-ass ex-wife. And I think that men, you should applaud that more than trying to get back with the baby mother. Put that as I don't mean to dumb it down, but like a trophy case. Like, know that you got a fine-ass baby mother and just leave it like that. Yeah, you tap that ass. It's a conversation to have with your homies or in your mind. That's it. But then when you move on and try to infiltrate the vagina again, that's where you play yourself. So, fellas, know this. When you break up with the baby mother, know that especially she's fine as hell. She don't even have to be fine as hell. You regular looking woman, ugly as hell, I don't care. Know that there are other men that are attracted to the baby mothers and they want to have relationships. And you have yielded all of those friends' benefits of the baby mother and the kids and the vagina and all that. That's done. Go ahead, Cindy.
Yeah, but shout out to Shorty Red on Instagram. She said Tia ain't having company for a while, and I think that's true. I don't think she wants him coming over. It says they estranged, so this has been going over for a while before the news broke.
And who said this?
This is Shorty Red on Instagram.
Well, Shorty Red on Instagram. Have you ever been in a situation like this? Are you a baby mother? Did you break up with the baby father? Did he ever come back over? Did he want to come over and have inappropriate behavior? Was this like a sescapade? Talk to me. How was your situation? But I do agree with you, Shorty. Shorty what?
Shorty Red.
Shorty Red. I do agree. Of course, there has to be some type of grace period. Cindy, as a woman, let me ask you this question because what would be the grace period for you to bring over the new man if you broke up with the baby father? And what's that window time? Cindy, can I answer that question real quick?
Yeah.
If I was a woman, that grace time would be, well, let's see, I was a man, that grace time is going to be about 3 weeks. There'll be a new chick over there, and I'll tell the kids, hey, this is the new one, that's it. Cindy, what is the grace period of a normal woman in society today after the breakup of the baby father, the ex-husband, whatever? What's that grace period for to bring the new?
I think a lot of it tends to have to do with the age of the kids, but
the kids are 7 and 9. Damn, they're young. They're not in their 20s where nobody gives a damn. This will not be a the one kid is 4 and the other one is 7.
I don't know. I think for me, it was kind of long, but I would say, it all depends on how the resiliency, I feel like, of the female. Because some women, they're just like, okay, on to the next. And some women need a little bit more time, but I would say at least maybe 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah,
I like that.
I think 6 months is
to
enough
bring that
to
new,
process.
bring that for the introduction of the new dude to the kids. 6 months.
Mean, I don't know if I do an introduction. Well, maybe an introduction.
I'm
like
talking
a friend,
about
but
the introduction to the 4-year-old and the 7-year-old.
I don't know.
After the breakup.
Well, I still haven't really even done that with my kids.
Cindy, the babies are 4 and 7.
No.
And Cindy, what's the window time for the introduction to the new man, Cindy J?
I think I would probably do I don't know, at least a year. Because you don't have to be
and you're in a serious relationship. This is serious.
That's how I would know it's serious, if we could last at least a year.
So would you go 1 year, Cindy J, sneaking the man in and out the house before the introduction to the 4-year-old and the 7-year-old, Cindy J?
Well, it wouldn't be sneaking. I mean, kids have lives too. They're away, yeah. But no, you have a place, we can go over there.
No, yeah,
you don't have to come to my place. But yeah, I mean,
okay, Cindy,
people make such a big deal about that.
Okay, so Cindy, in my situation, when my wife and I started dating,
yeah.
God bless my wife. I love this chick to death. God bless. To my wife, wherever you are, God bless you. Going out there and make our money. Cindy, there was a window time. Oh.
Not there was a window time.
Cindy, there was a window time in our relationship when we, because I remember, Cindy, I had my apartment
Yeah.
for 2 months. Cindy, we actually lived that life that you was just talking about. Months have went by, like she would come over the crib, right?
Yeah.
And I would go over her crib, but there was those times early in the relationship that, like her son was like, I would come over late, like after the boy went to sleep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I would leave in the middle of the night or before the boy woke up.
Right.
So we went through that, that whole timeline in our relationship, which, in my opinion, Cindy J, at the time was appropriate. I didn't care. And then it
The
became...
man never cares.
Men, yes, we do. Cindy, what are you talking about? We do care.
Like, put that little neighbor to bed. I'll be over there in a minute.
Yeah, well, yeah, that is true. But I did care. Like, at some point, I wanted to meet the little neighbor. But we definitely, I thought we did it the right way. And then it was that time where it was like, I said to her, I go, listen, it's that time now. We need to have that introduction.
And how long were you guys dating before you said that?
Maybe about 4 months.
And why are you telling her this is the time? I'll tell you when the time is. How you
The
gonna tell
reason
me
why
when you
I
gonna
said,
meet my kid?
whoa.
Yeah.
No, the reason why I said that maybe this might be a time because it became a situation where I thought like we was kind of sneaking around. Like I think it was kind of weird, and I just didn't. I felt like internally there was this internal clock within me as a grown ass man. I was like, listen, we can't be doing this sneaking around thing. We need to do this formal like kind of introduction at this point. And she was like, I don't care what you don't like. And she said, yeah, I think that it just might be that time. So, yeah, I would say it was about 4 months of that back and forth. And then because, we were, at that point, we was in a serious relationship. So you say a year.
And how long did you guys date after that 4 months?
What do you mean after long we date?
How long, after she introduced you to her kid, how long are you guys dating? Did you guys continue on for like a year or two, or was it over in a couple months after that? Do you remember?
Are you talking about Tanya? I'm talking about Tanya.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were talking about another relationship.
No, I was talking about.
Oh, okay. With the bonus sign. Okay, well, that's different. You get married. Yeah, that's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
And then once we did the formal introduction,
yeah,
then the floodgates open.
All right.
Then me and the little neighbor was playing basketball together.
Well, that's what I think.
But
that's
I thought it was a natural. I thought it was a natural progression to that introduction. I thought that was the right thing to do.
If you're dating with intention, I would say that. But if the person has made no real grand gesture of wanting to take this further, maybe there's been even rumblings of marriage or that's where they're heading, I'm not really going to introduce you to my kids because I don't really know how long you're going to be here for. So. I would hate to introduce you to my kids. Y'all are playing around, all this cool stuff. And then all of a sudden it's like, they're not there anymore. And you have to do all this explanation, all this other stuff.
But Cindy, do you think, before we move on, do you think that a year is extreme, Cindy J?
I don't think it's extreme.
So how does that work? So you would just go over to his apartment for a year?
Or if
a year, Cindy, if y'all in a committed relationship?
First of all, a year goes by really fast.
A year, Cindy J, y'all in a committed relationship, and it's gonna take a year to introduce the children to this man?
Okay, maybe 6 months.
Because I
8
think
months.
for me, I think that would be sort of a turnoff for me. Because that's why I had that discussion with my wife.
But why
because
is it
now
bothering you?
Because I feel there's a form of inadequacy, Cindy J. Because I'm not good enough to meet your children. You're conversating about them every day. They're in your life every single day. And you're telling me these mystical, magical stories or what you did to the day. You hear these little neighbors in the background playing.
No. What I'm saying is, okay, I might introduce you to them, but I might be like, this is my friend. Maybe you'll come out with us one day or something like that. Okay. But it'll be a while before I'm like, this is my boyfriend.
1 year?
Yeah, before I'm like, this is my boyfriend, and you'll probably see them
1
on like.
Year. Forget about the titles. Forget about the titles. The kids don't care about these titles.
Yes, they do. They want to know who this man is.
Right.
They'll ask you.
Would you have a before we move on, guys? Put a number 1 chat room if you're enjoying the show. Put a number 2 if you're not. Would the conversation be leading into it like, hey, mommy's dating or mommy's doing this with this guy prior to meeting this person to kind of stage that introduction?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
But you don't think a year is extreme? I 4 months was it for me, I think.
I don't think it's extreme. I mean,
if you're seriously dating Cindy, if you're seriously dating this person, a year because in a year,
I don't think a year is a long time.
But hear me out. Let's go into real time. A year, Cindy J, that's 17 seasons, right? There's outside events. There's a lot going on. Where at some point, if you're dating someone, you would want to, within a year's time, incorporate these kids. And what if the person you're dating has kids? It's still 1 year. I hear you. I'm not mad at it. That's you.
Yeah.
I think a man would feel a certain way if it take a whole year, especially, like, say if I'm in love with you, not you. I'm just saying, say I'm in love and we're in love and I got to wait a whole year to meet your kids? I don't want to be with you.
But to me, it's like, okay, but if you've never met them, like, you shouldn't have, like, this burning desire. Like, we're hanging out, we're doing stuff. How do I even
love with each other?
Like
Wouldn't it be an incorporation of other people in our life? So we don't. You didn't meet the kids. Like it's not enough
I hear you. Vetting.
I hear you. I hear everything you said.
A lot of things happen in a year. Like,
I get it.
And then when people meet your kids,
don't go to the negative side, Cindy.
They get a little too comfortable.
Cindy, don't go.
It's just a lot involved.
Cindy,
with it.
don't go to negative zone. Let's don't go there.
I'm just you.
Just go to this natural progression like Tia and Termaine, whatever his name is. Corey.
But I just feel like, okay, if you think about if you're meeting somebody and you both work full-time jobs, right? How many times are y'all really seeing each other in a month? You know what I'm saying? And you guys are going out to eat and da-da-da-da. So are you really needing to incorporate the kids for a large chunk of your relationship?
But Cindy, don't you think that it would be a weird space if, say, like your moms and your sister and everybody else know this person in this calendar year, but there's still no formal introduction to the kids? Your homegirls know them. Showing you love on social media. This is a perfect situation. 6 months. Let's forget about the year. 6 months don't went by. Everybody knows this guy.
Yeah.
So that formal introduction has to wait another 6 months?
Maybe, yeah. Like, when I had, like, a little fling, my kids met the guy twice. One of the times was with other people, so they didn't even, like, really know what was going on. And the other time was my friend. Like, if you ask them about him, they will not say that was my boyfriend. So it's like, I just feel like it's not really necessary. And we weren't even spending time with, like, me, the kids, like, in a home situation. Like, that never even happened.
Are you talking about that time you had the circus in front of your house?
Yes.
You guys, yo, Cindy J literally had the circus in front of her. Like, me and my wife pulled up with the bonus son, and you heard it was crazy. It was the baby father there, the baby mother. We all had lollipops. It was crazy. It was unbelievable. What a spectacle. Now,
and so, you know, I mean, people need to do what's right for them and their families. You know, for me, that might be a little extreme, but if I was going to introduce you, like, as a boyfriend.
Right. So you can put the camera back. Instagram, God bless you. Let them look at you.
If I was gonna introduce them as a boyfriend, then yeah, it's gonna take a little bit more time.
So ladies and gentlemen,
because for me, from this point on,
right,
you gotta act like my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because now my kids are looking at you, how they're treating you, how often you come over, when they see you. So it's just like a lot more responsibility that I'm putting on you now. Because, first of all, I'm not trying to have my kids looking at me like, oh, this is how you get treated when you're with somebody. You know what I mean? So I, like, really have to know you if I'm going to give you as an example to my children about how I should be treated.
So, Cindy, what are they saying in the chat room as far as the window time? You said a year. For me, it happened in real time. It happened in 4 months because at a certain time, for me, it got ridiculous. Like, I would get up in the morning, Sunday morning, before the bonus son woke up, packed up, got my stuff left, went back to my apartment, went back to sleep. And at certain times, like, nah, we can't do this no more.
Right.
4 months for me. Cindy's more the extreme. Almost a year. What are they saying? Anything else before we move on to the chat room? And this all goes back to Tara and Corey. Corey, that was a seamless breakup. Get your check, my friend. What?
That's so funny. Prentice said, I wouldn't fault a woman for doing it on her own time. You don't know her past experience. Maybe she tried it before and doesn't want the door to seem like a revolving one to her kids.
Yeah, but Prentice, 1 year, bro? A whole entire count. That's 17 seasons.
Shorty
Prentice, how
Red
would
said
you feel?
maybe 6 months if you're committed.
Prentice, God bless you. First chat room member of the week. The first man that put the black heart in the chat room, and we went crazy back in the day. Prentice, would you feel inadequate in the sense that you didn't meet the children in a year, and you had your own place, and she had her own place, and you know her moms or everybody else in her family, and girlfriends, and you go to these social gatherings and don't meet the kids for a year? I think that's strange. Who said 6 months, Cindy?
Shorty Red.
Okay, what else before we move on? Are we done?
I'm responding. I'm responding to D-Lo. She was like, is he your boyfriend or your man? Which one?
But man, this is a real relationship, D-Lo.
Excuse me. For me, I use boyfriend and man interchangeably unless you're my husband.
Oh, my God. But, Cindy, this is a committed.
What's the difference? Your boyfriend needs to be committed. Ain't no
Cindy,
difference.
Again, the labels, throw the labels out the window. It's still the
same thing. I'm just saying.
This man is committed and loves you. He has his own place.
So where's
showing
my
you
ring?
So he got to put a ring on you before you meet the kids?
That's how you show me you're committed.
But hold on, Sadie. Are you saying he's supposed to put a ring?
People are getting married after a month. So what? There ain't no time on this thing. How committed are you? Let's go. What we doing? What's up?
City.
What's up?
Come on, knock it off.
What's up?
He's got to marry you before you meet the kids?
And you want to be committed?
He's being committed.
What's being committed?
He's being faithful. He's showing you love each and every day. He has his own place. You have the keys to his place. When I had my apartment, as everybody know, back in the day, before I moved in with Tanya and then we eventually got married, she had keys to the place. She had all of that. This man has keys to you. This is a committed relationship. And you still, this baffles me.
I need more commitment.
Wow, before he meet the kids?
I thought my baby daddy was committed.
Oh.
And look how I ended up with that. I thought he was committed. We was together for 10 years. I should be an ex-wife by now.
Whoa.
But I'm not. So to me, I mean, you call that jaded or whatever. I'm taking my time, sir, unless you really showing me you want to be a part of this thing.
Wow.
So
I hear you. What else
I mean,
they say?
all that talk.
But wait, he's putting action into it, Cindy.
Okay, yeah, for a little while. Okay, so we see how you hold up after a year.
He's doing the things that you love. He's showing you love on social media. You going out to the restaurants. He's got you on the TikTok. He even from time to time he made his profile picture a picture of you and both of you are out and about. Okay. You got the keys to his house. You know his mother. You know the other kid. You know his kids, but you ain't introduced him to your kids. Like, at what point then he got to put a ring on you for you to meet the kids?
Like I said, you might be introduced as a friend, but like you sleeping over, like to give you comfortability so that you can have sex and not have to leave early is not a good enough reason for you to meet my children. Sorry. So that's how I feel about that. But you guys definitely like to make it more convenient so you can, do what you want to do is not a big enough reason to want to meet the kids.
Cindy, try to refrain from going down Negativeville. Just please, everything is like really the road less traveled. This is paved with gold. Everything is seamless and it's working out like the way it's supposed to be. I know that in your mind that's impossible.
I'm not trying to go to Negativeville, but I think that is sufficient. That's not me being in Negativeville. That's me like,
What else they
being
saying in
being the chat room is saying all types of different things. A lot of
Hold on. We'll be right back. Morning Drive, DJ not here. Younger Nut, new music next week.
Hey, baby. How you doing this evening? Yeah, it's just some things been running through my mind each and every night that just keep bothering me and bothering me. Just trying to figure out what it is about you that just make you so special. You just make me want to sing, make me want to dance. Every time I'm around you, near you, hear your name, see your face. Then I just sat down and put the pieces of the puzzle together, baby. And I think I know what it is. Let me explain. I love the way you wear your hair, and the style of clothes you wear, and your smell is so contagious, and your smile is so not fair. I know you get it from your mama. The attitude and sassy way. Yeah. When a body a man would die for. I love my women that way. So listen, I will never ever let you go with, girl. You give me one chance to show you what a real man can be. 'Cause girl, you got me saying, oh, 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 oh. She said she separated from a man 'cause he didn't like his lifestyle. So she been living the single life for quite a while. She was looking for someone special to live the same life she lives. If you give me the opportunity, girl, I can give just whatever you've been missing. To fulfill your fantasies, feel your fantasy, take you places you've been dying for. Yeah. Just a taste of what you need. I'm so far from the mother guys, girl. So far, baby. I'm much different than what you see. So much different. So let's get out this love face, baby. Let's just go somewhere, yeah. And let me show you just what I mean. Listen, I will never ever let you go with, girl. You give me one chance to show you what a real man can be. 'Cause girl, you got me saying, oh, 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 oh. I will never ever let you go with, girl. You give me one chance to show you what a real man can be. 'Cause girl, you got me saying, oh, 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 oh.
Hold on, sorry, Cindy. All right, we are back. It is 29 minutes after y'all. Welcome back. Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team with Cindy J. It's the only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? The chat room is wide open, or please call in 570-982-6950. Show sponsored by Comedy World Network. We truly appreciate you guys over there. Special shout out to our folks in Rochester, 100.9 WXIR up there. Thank you so much, and all our affiliates. Please Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. All the links come up. Thank you so much. And guys, just a quick announcement before we get back into the show. Sunday, October the 16th, right here in the Lehigh Valley. We broadcast here out of Pennsylvania, here in Bethlehem, but we have Sunday night laughs at the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Easton, Pennsylvania. The New York King talent will be in the building. Doors open up at 5 p.m. Showtime 6. Music by DJ Hot Sauce. Talent and friends, come on out to the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Easton, Pennsylvania. Thank you. And guys, we're taking this podcast to New York City. Scene, let's clap. New York City. I'm coming home. Your boy's coming home, bringing the crew. Thursday, October the 27th, we're making history. Live podcast, broadcast, taping at Comedy in Harlem, 508 East 117th Street, New York City. Doors open up at 6, showtime 7. We do the podcast, we do the comedy show, we got the after party, and it's Cindy J's birthday.
Woo, 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 woo,
See
woo.
Cindy, myself, and Miss Miko for the ticket. We need everybody in the building. Thank you so much, man. Live part. If you never met Cindy J in person, you never met myself in person, or Miss Miko, B Love will be there. A lot of folks will be in the building. Y'all come on out. Comedy.
Amir Sealy will be there.
Yeah, Amir Sealy.
so much
All our
fun.
listeners will be in the building. I am super excited about this. Guys, we getting dressed up. We got that after work vibe. You know, I'm a grown-ass man. Cindy's going to have her face fixed. Tamika will have her face fixed. Lights, camera, action. Y'all come on out. The ticket is only $25 VIP, 20 regular admission. Y'all come on out. Comedy in Harlem, 508 East 117th Street, New York City. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Wake Up Team, live podcast, taping at Comedy in Harlem. Cindy,
Yeah.
we're back. God bless. Go ahead. I'm done.
You're done. You're spent. It's
I'm
too
done.
much for you. Too
I'm
much
old as
lights,
hell.
camera, action. Angelina Jolie making big claims against Brad Pitt, saying he choked their child through liquor and abused her and their children on a private plane flight. The hell is going on over there? According to the New York Times, a court filing Tuesday from Angelina Jolie. And y'all know, just to give y'all a little backtrack on Throwback Thursday, Angelina, she was the one that sold, she was, I guess, Brad and her own a vineyard in France. And remember, she sold it. She sold the vineyard, or like more than half of it, to this Russian oligarch. And now, because of the war between Russia and Ukraine, like the vineyard is failing and losing sponsorships and all this other type of stuff. So Angelina Jolie has been on a F Brad train for a few months now. And this is actually coming up because she actually is suing the FBI because she said that she made claims and they weren't looking into it. So this girl, okay. So according to the New York Times court filing, Angelina Jolie alleges that on a 2016 private plane flight, Brad Pitt grabbed her by the head and shook her, then choked one of their children and hit another one. One of their children, who were between the ages of 8 and 15 years old, at the time, verbally defended Jolie, the countersuit says. Jolie also alleges that at one point during the fight from France to California, the actor dumped alcohol on her and the kids. Reportedly, the court filing also provided photos of what appeared to be bruises on Jolie's elbow and a rug burn type injury on her head. Pitt lunged at his own child, and Jolie grabbed him from behind to stop him. To get Jolie off his back, Pitt threw himself backwards into the airplane seats, injuring her back and elbow. The children rushed in and all bravely tried to protect each other before it was over. Pitt choked one of the children and struck another one in the face. The descriptions of abuse on the private flight came in a cross-complaint Jolie filed in the couple's legal fight over a French home and winery they co-own. This legal battle is separate from their ongoing divorce, which she sought soon after the alleged private jet fight. Sources are denying abuse allegations out of Brad Pitt's camp. They claim the actress is trying to paint him in a negative light amid their ongoing legal battles. Our sources say Angelina's repeated attempts to paint Brad as a child abuser has taken an extreme toll on their 6 kids, who are now all but estranged from their dad. As one source put it, Brad now has a limited and strained relationship because of her campaign of alienation. Damn. What is going on over there in that household? You see, Brad? You see? You should have stayed your ass with Jennifer Aniston. You would have had your nice little 2 kids and a white picket fence. You want to go over there with Mrs. Smith, right? You want to go cheat.
Well, not only
and get married. Look what you're sleeping with the enemy.
Not
Look what
only,
she did to you.
Well, not only did you go over to Mrs. Smith, you also New Jack City, the chick.
That plane ride must have been crazy.
Yo, you threw the champagne on her like Wesley Snipes did in that broad in the movie. You got 12 kids, 4 of them are Cambodian, an African, an Italian, and a Nova Scotian. I might have to choke one of them too.
You're gonna have to remake
I was like,
it.
yo, you got 9 kids. Half of them don't even speak.
They're not even talking to your ass.
I know one thing. You didn't touch the black one. You didn't do that.
You stayed away from
You
her.
stayed away from Mama Cool, Mama Sock. You're going to get your ass cut.
Shawn.
Of course, I don't advocate violence, and I don't advocate you shaking a woman up. But ladies, put a number 1 in the chat room if you've been shooken up a little bit.
You been shook you a little bit?
You've been shook. I'm not advocating violence, but ladies,
But
put a
like-
number in the chat room. If some man grabbed both of those arms
Did he really pour liquor on her though?
and
and the
do the
kids?
shaky shake,
You doing that with the liquor?
yo, you doing that on a private jet, bro?
On the private, I like them flight attendants must have been like, oh my God, what do you do?
But think about it, man. How many of us have been liquor been thrown on us on a private jet? Not a lot of them.
Put a 1 in the chat room if you had liquor thrown on you on a private jet.
Put a number 1. That's what I'm saying. Put a number 1 chat room if you're in a private jet and somebody threw liquor on you. That's going to be 0 for everybody.
And Angelina Jolie is like really small.
Small? Well,
she's a small, fragile
But
woman.
you know, the smallest women are the toughest.
Like Brad, like you're throwing her around. I saw you in Fight Club, bro. Like,
Yeah, you know, Brad got tired of the nonsense. Tired of all these adopted kids. Put that brown liquor in him and lost his mind.
Wendy said, he said, everybody have a drink.
Yeah,
Like,
one of
that
the
must
kids, you know, trying to save his mother, obviously in a different language. Thank God you didn't choke this chick out.
So are we? So we're going with Angelina Jolie's claims because
Of course
we
we are.
because
Yo,
because
Brad.
Because do we think Brad is capable of this?
Yeah, well, yeah, he is. You know,
Right, he's a-
Brad Pitt. You know, he's probably very narcissistic, and
I
you
always
know,
thought
you
him such a
put
nice
and then you
guy.
know you put hands on Angelina Jolie. Cindy, would you smash her?
Maybe Tomb Raider Angelina Jolie, but
She's
Angelina Jolie
now,
now,
yeah.
no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Young
Miss-
Angelina Jolie, ooh, she could have got.
She coulda got it?
She could have got it all.
I would have like Mrs. Smith, Angela Jolie. I would have smashed that.
Yeah, for real.
Brad is tired of the nonsense. It wasn't a good idea to have all these kids. You know, we are the world, saving the world with all these kids. Brad got tired. Brad looked at himself. He's like, what am I doing here?
But Angelina.
And then you got violent, Brad. We don't condone that. You choking and knocking kids out and all that on private jets. You can't do that. Now it's becoming messy because she pleaded for help back then and y'all didn't help her out. Brad Pitt, you should be in jail for doing this. What are you doing, bro? Divorce and move on. You got now it makes sense that she sold this winery. You up there
Right.
kicking her ass. She should be selling more items and property. Yo, Brad, you was our hero, but bro, you acting real. You acting like that baby father.
Right, he's wilding.
You are out of control, bro.
Those are shocking claims. Shocking.
And every woman on earth would smash you.
Right.
But you right, Cindy, Karma, man, is something else. You had a Jennifer, All-American Jennifer Aniston, who we all loved. Remember?
Well, yeah,
She
friends.
crossed.
She's Hollywood's. She's America's sweetheart.
And not only that, she crossed over on the urban side. Us urban folks love this chick.
Yeah.
But no, you had to go with the Joker.
Word.
Because
Not the
Angelina looked
Joker.
like the Joker.
I don't know what happened to her. She just. But maybe it's stress. Maybe being with Brad was really stressful.
And what about the adopted 10 kids? Because I don't care how much money you have. You got 10 kids that you adopt and don't know. One adoption, that's almost a 75% chance of failure. 25% that it'll work. Imagine times that by 10. You got all these crazy kids running around here.
crazy kids. The kids I hear are like really great, and I think they only have like 3 adopted kids: Pax, Maddox, and the Zara. I forget her name.
Pax.
And then they have their twins that they have together.
Well,
And their daughter Shiloh, she's so beautiful.
Well-
She looks like It's like she's a perfect mix of Angelina and Brad. That girl's gonna do stuff.
Cindy, have you ever been shook with the arms? You ever been? You got a little shaky shake? You ever been? Because I have to admit, I grabbed the broad. I had to do a shaky shake on the broad. Guys,
No,
I gotta admit. Listen, all right, I don't condone this violence, of course, and this whole domestic thing. I don't condone it.
No, I'm thankful I've never gotten shaken. I've gotten
Cindy, out of those 78 relationships, 2 of them got shook. Shaky shake. I had to shake 2 of them.
Wow. I didn't get shook. I got restrained.
You got restrained and not a shake, not a shooky shook.
Not a shake, like a stop.
Yeah, like a stop, but not a.
No, there was no.
It was just
there
a stop.
There was no jolting.
No jolting. No moving to the left, moving to the right.
Me, no. Yeah.
Ladies, put another one chat room. We got it. Shaky shake.
Let me go. Get off of me.
Shut up. Shut up. Oh my God. Shut up. But shake you.
Get off of me. Unhand me, you brute.
I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police.
If you don't let go of me, I'm calling your mother.
I'm calling your mother.
You want me to call your mother?
That rouses up even more. My mother? My mother? You calling my mother? You calling my mother? You calling? I'm gonna shake you.
Yeah.
Let's put it on one chat room if you're in your adult life. You got a little shaky shake.
That was young sex.
And remember, I told you I don't condone division, but I told you the Dominican chick punched me in the eye.
You deserve that.
I did. And then I get up. I swear, I was like, "Oh, thank God for Jesus." I was like, "Oh, you punched me in the eye, stunned me on the floor. I was on the floor, stunned." I got up. Yep. I was like, I'm gonna Mike Tyson your ass. You're done. And the moment I got up, her 2 sons came and beat me up even more.
Oh my God!
And threw me out the house.
Oh my God!
I ain't even get a chance to get my little schmag on. These 2 neighbors came and started kicking on me.
That's ridiculous.
All right, continue.
Yeah. So
Cindy, wait a minute. Did they any ladies a little shaky shake? Put number 1.
I don't know.
Cause y'all goddamn lies. Ladies in your adult life, a little shaky shake.
Amir Silly said, "Hit them with the James Bond, well shaken and not stirred." God, Amir. I'm weak. So
ladies, put a number 1 chat room, a little shaky shake.
Yeah.
No hitting, none of that. Just little, hands on the arms, a little shaky shake.
Of course, Mickey, she gonna put a 1.
Yeah, thank you. Yo, Mickey, I got so much love and respect for you. Thank you. You the realest one in there.
I can
90% of these women have got the shaky shake and they don't want to say nothing. Mickey, I'm rocking with you. That's what this is about in the morning.
Felicia Beard put a 1 in the
Let's
chat
clap. Come on, ladies. Come on. Felicia, I want y'all to call in tomorrow. We want to know what's good up. Give us an update on the family reunion. Come on, Felicia and Mickey. Thank you.
Vanetta George.
Little shaky shake.
She said, "I've had some bad shakes, some good shakes."
There you go. There you go.
Vanetta's always bringing it to the other place.
There you go. Ladies, a little shaky shake.
Yeah, a little shake.
That's all. There's nothing wrong. It's all good. I got 2 shakes and a punch in the eye. I got punched in the eye. Yo, that chick punched me in the eye. I was leaning on the side of the bed. Yo, she said, "I know you had sex with her." I said, "No, I didn't." Clock me. Right in the eye.
I'm weak.
I was on the floor.
Former Cowboys tight end Gavin Escobar and his female companion die in a tragic rock climbing accident. This is what you be talking about, Shawn. Escobar, who is a former NFL tight end who played for the Dallas Cowboys, died last Wednesday after a rock climbing accident as he attempted to scale a California mountainside. Escobar, 31, and another person identified as 33-year-old Chelsea Walsh were climbing near the Tahquitz Peak Fire Lookout in the San Bernardino National Forest. Rescuers responded to a distress call from 2 witnesses around 12:30. The rescue team eventually located both climbers dead in a remote area. While it did rain earlier in the day, officials did not immediately reveal if weather was a factor in their deaths. Walsh had previously posted pictures of her own Instagram about scaling the steep cliffs. The Associated Press reports 2 other climbers had previously fallen 200 feet to their deaths back in 2000. Escobar retired from the league in 2017, playing 4 seasons after being drafted by Dallas back in 2013, and also played at San Diego in college, having sat out the 2009 season after being diagnosed with testicular cancer. He returned in a year later, posted 1,600 receiving yards and 17 touchdowns over the next 3 seasons for the university. So that's very saddening. I think the Cowboys paid some type of tribute to him as well.
Escobar. I remember him as a NFL player. God bless me. Rest in peace. This is a tragic story.
Yeah, he's survived by his wife and 2 children.
And I keep telling y'all.
And you was hiking with who?
Yeah,
Chelsea?
Well, who's Chelsea?
Okay.
Died with a side chick.
She could be a friend, but
Died with a side chick.
okay. If your wife loves it, I'm cool with it. No, but can you imagine? I hope she knew Chelsea.
Died with a side chick.
No, but that's so sad.
Yeah,
but
very
Shawn,
sad.
you're always saying, y'all want to go out here. Y'all want to go out here. Mountain climbing
keep telling you.
and mountain diving.
Yeah, horseback riding. all that dumb crap that you don't do on a regular basis. And unfortunately, look what happened. 31-year-old grown ass man, an athlete, football player, rock climbing, and unfortunately him and the other young lady falls and passes away. 33 years old. This is unfortunate. You can't not. You know that this is a risk. You got to be careful on the things that you do each and every day. That's why I always say when we take these trips and we go away and you want to do all these excursions, do things that you don't do activities that you don't do on a regular basis. Nobody goes horseback riding. Then you want to go to Costa Rica on the other side of the earth and go horseback riding? What if you fall on the horse, separate your shoulder, then you got to go to the hospital and you got to pay cash? Just like when we were at this Ultimate Soul Escape a few months back in Antigua. Mm-hmm. These black folks were falling out, drunk, collapsing, can't breathe. One lady fell out right in front of me. My wife went into nurse mode.
Yeah, she's a nurse.
Went right into nurse mode, right? And doing all the things. We're following my wife's instructions. This lady's laid out on the floor, done at the White Affair.
That's right, Tanya.
This chick fell on her ass and hit her head right in front of me. I thought the chick was just joking. My wife gets up, and now, remember, people are partying. It's half the people don't even know this is going on.
Yeah.
My wife gets her up and gets
She's
all
like,
the things.
get some water.
Yeah,
Elevator legs.
Do all this. People are like, hey, we gonna get this. Oh, stupid. My wife said, no, you gotta do this. She does all this work. The husband comes over and goes, nah, let me snatch up. We're going back to the party. This chick falls out all the time.
This is what she does when she drinks a little too much?
And sure enough, a half an hour later, this brought her on the other side of the floor dancing.
She good now.
And then my wife is like this, that wasn't right. I said, see, that's what happens when you go into nurse mode. We're on vacation. Leave these neighbors alone. They didn't even take, my wife was like this, and we got to get an ambulance to take her to the hospital. The husband's like, oh, hell no, we're not. He was smart. He's like, we ain't taking this neighbor to no hospital. Get them drinks popping. We back on the dance floor. Big Daddy Kane was on the stage performing when this chick fell out. Okay.
Oh, that's horrible. You over there telling your wife, you see, you can't say
you can't say the world. My wife over there, we are the world. We are the children. Knock it off.
Get out of here.
This chick just drunk.
I can't. A woman kills her ex-landlord with a hammer after he confronted her about forged checks. What's going on? A Massachusetts woman allegedly beat her former landlord to death with a hammer. That is not funny. I'm sorry. And wrapped his body in a curtain after he found out she was forging checks in his name and had stolen over $40,000. Zhu her name is XIU. I don't know. Zhu Fang K, 43, of Newton, was arrested and arraigned on murder charges last Wednesday in connection with the death of her former landlord, Leonard Garber, who's 65. Garber's family reported him missing last week, and police visited his home to conduct a wellness check but couldn't find him. Police made 2 subsequent visits to his home and discovered his body. The body was wrapped in a curtain and found under construction materials and other heavy items. Based on the preliminary assessment, it appears that the body may have been there for more than one day and that it had been placed in such a way as to conceal it. It was later determined that Garber and Kay had been spending time together and that Kay had allegedly been forging checks from the victim's account, stealing more than $40,000. When Garber became aware of the theft, he allegedly confronted her and she allegedly struck and killed him and then attempted to hide the body. Police combed through financial records and surveillance footage from her home, which showed an Asian female, later identified as her, entering his home in the days before his body was found. She allegedly confessed to the killing after she was called to the police headquarters, saying she used a hammer in the attack. Prosecutors also said there was evidence she had stolen checks before and had owed debts. The defendant sent out a message on a group chat admitting that she had stolen the money, that she owed gambling debts, and that she wanted to end her own life. She is being held without bail, and it is not clear if she has a lawyer. Whoa. Very deep. Obviously, woman, you do not know how to cover your tracks. You over here going to the scene of the crime, looking around for stuff. But that is horrendous and horrible.
What country was this in?
This was in Massachusetts.
Oh, my God. Well, that's a country.
This is in Massachusetts.
Damn, it sounded like it was somewhere in Chowping, the North Province of Cambodia.
With a hammer?
A hammer, bro? Boy, talk about...
After he's telling you, like, you stole all this money from me, he should have been prepared. Maybe he didn't think she was capable of doing something like that.
Yeah, well, you got to watch them hammers. And it's literally hammer time. You gotta spend the rest of your life in jail. This is ridiculous. You stealing from him, he confronts you, and you kill him. Boy, can we say narcissist?
And then it's just like the total disregard for the body. Like, wrap it up in a curtain, like put it under construction materials. Like, it's just like the no dignity that these people have for, like, no regard for life.
Depending on the curtains, of course. Yeah, this is, again, we live in a weird society today. This is unfortunate. May this, our condolences go over to this man's family. It's just, you stealing from him. Yes. You know, guys, I'm for the death penalty. You already know. This is one of those situations where we know who did this. It's no disputing it. And you killed this man with a hammer. And then you wrap up his body and then put construction material. You
even do all of that?
You get the death penalty, young lady. And that's it. There's no more to this story. Unfortunately, this man is gone, and you stole $40,000 from him. You forged checks. What's wrong with your life? Yeah, death penalty. Number one, death penalty. Number two, serve the rest of your life in jail. I say death penalty. What else you got, Seen?
Yeah. The Uvalde parents are filing a lawsuit against the city, gun manufacturers, and others. This is the way y'all want to take. Again, like I said, the city needs to burn. Parents of survivors at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde have filed a federal lawsuit against the school district and the city, the gun manufacturer, and a host of other entities. The lawsuit was filed last week on behalf of Carino Camacho's 10-year-old son. In the court document, who was wounded in the attack, Tanisha Rodriguez's 9-year-old daughter, who ran from the playground to a classroom to hide when she heard gunshots, Selena Sanchez's son, who was headed to the nurse's office when he saw the gunman shooting toward classrooms. The 9-year-old hid in a nearby classroom with other students. The lawsuit states the gun manufacturer used by the 18-year-old who killed 19 students and 2 teachers employed aggressive marketing tactics. Daniel Defense chooses not to do any studies evaluating the effects of their marketing strategies on the health and well-being of Americans and chose not to look at the cost to families and communities like Uvalde. Texas. It also states that while the city's police department made an attempt to protect them, it failed. While Uvalde PD did make an early attempt to breach the classroom, they retreated and never tried again. The scene remained active, and active shooter protocol required Uvalde PD to pursue the primary goal of stopping the killing and gunmen no matter how many times it takes. In the suit, it alleges the manufacturer for the door, Schneider Electric, failed to lock as designed after being shut. The group is suing for punitive damages and other relief. I mean, if that's what they feel like is going to help them, I don't give a damn about no lawsuit. Like that city, that town, they did them people real dirty. I don't even think monetary damages is even enough.
I totally agree with you on this one. This is gross negligence. This is absolutely criminal. This is criminal charges. I think that they have to sue because of the negligence of the police officers, which every single one of them. I know the chief of police resigned or they fired him. Every police officer in Uvalde, Texas, should be fired. You broke the trust of the community. You saw a teenager go into the school with a long gun, an automatic rifle, and you didn't shoot and kill him. You stayed protecting yourself in the corridors of this elementary school where children couldn't protect their own selves. And some of y'all had the gall to even run in there and take your own children out and run outside. Why do you still have a job? For law enforcement, that should be a criminal charge. So, of course, let's go with the civil suits. Sue everybody. They have to. You're right. There's nothing that you can do as far as bringing these children back. We know that obviously monetarily, there's nothing that's going to come good about this. It's not going to give the parents peace for them losing their beloved children. But this is a criminal act. I've been saying this from day one. Every police officer in that town, you talk about defund the police, defund this whole, start all over again. Get rid of all these men and women that were involved, that you was parked out there, you're talking to each other on walkie-talkies, you hear the gunfire in the classroom, and not one of you went out there.
I don't understand.
Not one of you ran into the classrooms with your automatic rifles. You're looking like Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible, and not one of you used one.
I don't understand that. Like,
that's a criminal charge to me.
Like, none of y'all is like,
not one of you.
None of you wanted to be a hero. Not even one.
But you want that paycheck. You want to live that comfortable life. This is part of the job of what you signed up for. So you think that it's okay for you to go back to work? The whole town has turned against the law enforcement. And even if you are a police officer, have enough dignity to resign. Resign your post. You have failed. You didn't risk your own life to save the lives of children that can't protect themselves. How do you even go to sleep at night? And for those 2 or 3 officers that ran in there and took your own children, you're done.
Warren, just move.
Rochester, New York, 100.9 WXIR. We truly appreciate you. We're going to sign off on your end. Thank you so much. Guys, we are super excited. New music, DJ Young and Nut, either tomorrow or Monday. We do appreciate your patience. Thank you so much. Cindy, we got Harvest Day. That's November the 18th here in the studio. If you're local here in the Bethlehem area, come by, open house. Cindy, we're going to give you the last word and we're out of here.
It's so great having you guys today. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye, guys.
Rochester, New York. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hating on your hair. Didn't I meet you the other day?
Look what you've done. Should come with a disclaimer so that no one ever falls for what you got. She'll never fall again. She won't. He should
Hey guys, just to recap for yeah, comedy in Harlem. I forgot we have food. She's still looking at that picture, Britney Spears. What's wrong with you, guys? Comedy in Harlem. Food and drinks are available. Bottle service as well. Everything's available. Food. It's not included in the price. A separate price, obviously. This one, gotta let them know. Okay, so food, drinks are available. Bottle service as well. See you guys tomorrow again. All right, let's go.
Growing up with faded sails, and they tell this story over and over.
Let's keep it.
And over
They got Hennessy. They got Hennessy.